One time when I was living in Idaho, we had one of those cycles of mice. You know how mice come and go, the population? We hit some kind of master, huge, monster cycle of mice, and we had mice everywhere. They were all over the place. And they were starting to get in the house. So we figured we needed a cat. So we got a little cat. Now, we got it from my sister, had a cat, and this is one of the cat's kittens. And it had grown up, but it was ready. It was ready to catch mice. So we thought, okay, let's show this cat. This has got to be a good mouser, so we've got to train a cat how to catch mice. So, piece of cake. Well, we had a trap line in the garage, basically, where we were trapping mice and capturing and just shoveling them out because there were so many of them. Turns out one of the best traps is a dog food bag. You take a dog food bag and you leave the top unfilled for about a foot or so. Mice can climb in, but the edges are so shiny they can't get back out again. So we'd go in there, there'd be 10 or 12 mice. That's how many mice we had. So I said, okay, let's train the cat how to do this. And I said, the best way is I got this, it was Christmas time, and it was this big box of some kind we had, and I just put a whole pile of mice in there and dropped the cat in. And I thought, well, this will go good. He'll have some mice to eat. He'll learn how to kill mice, and he'll be all good and go. And mice started running around in circles, and the cat's looking at him. And then I saw the moment of the problem. One of the mice said, okay, that's it. And he stopped, looked at the cat, and stared him down. And the cat backed off. And I realized we had a problem. We're going to have to do something different. I said, okay, this was overwhelming for the cat. In a box with a dozen mice, I'll just take the cat out and we'll have a mouse run across the floor. Now, we don't want the mouse loose in the house, so I said I'll tie a string to the hind leg of the cat and let the cat run across the floor, and he'll be attracted by the movement, and he'll go and pounce it, attack the mouse, and kill it, and get a taste for blood. So I tied a string to the back foot of a mouse. Now this is not as easy as I make it sound, but it can be done with perseverance. So I tied a string on it, and I let the mouse go with the cat next to me, and the mouse goes tearing across the floor, and the mouse looked at it. And I reeled the mouse back in. And I said, okay, go. I said, mouse, cat, mouse, here you go. I said, let the mouse go. And it goes tearing across the floor, and the cat looked at it. And I thought, what in the heck? So I did it one more time, and let the mouse go, and the string slipped off its foot. And it dove toward the Christmas tree. But that didn't stop us, because I knew that we couldn't let the mouse loose, because my wife was not going to be happy with this. So my son and I, he was a teenager at the time, we dove in and we wound around that Christmas tree like a whirlwind, and we finally caught it by that mouse. But of course, the presents went flying everywhere, and there was all kinds of uproar and excitement going on, and so we got banned from the house by my wife. Well, now we had this dozen mice in a box in a house, and we'd just been banned. So we figured, well, we can't really kill them now, because they're almost friends and pets, because they've made friends with the cat. So I poured them into a pitcher, a 2-quart pitcher, and I gave it to my son. I said, put your hand on the top so they don't jump out. You know how big 2-quart pitchers are, kind of tall. I said, okay. We went out to the van, we closed the door, he took his hand off, and all the mice, and a mouse jumped straight up, looked him in the eye, and it startled him so bad, he dropped it, and all the mice disappeared into the van. The doors are closed at this time, keep in mind. They just disappeared. It's just like, poof, gone. And now we had a problem. Our van was infected with mice. The only thing we could do is we just left the doors open and went back in. The wife said, hey, did you get rid of the mice? I said, yep, they're gone. And about a month or so after that, we've kept finding little nests and stuff in the car. Anyway, that's how you train a cat for mice. Didn't work well. Can't be done.